This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Our goal with our videos is to empower you to be able to do the repairs on your own and save a whole lot of money and also get that great feeling of having fixed it by yourself. This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Today we're dealing with the GE Laundry Center, and it has the lights flashing, won't go to spin, won't start. It just has some of the lights flashing on the display we can see here in the video. And suspicion is that maybe there is a wire broken that leads to the lid switch. So the computer can't tell if the lid is locked or not, or shut or not. So we're going to be removing this upper panel, just 2 Phillips head screws to pull it out. And the customer mentioned that they had overloaded the washer. So we're going to unplug it also, or turn off the breaker. Zip out these screws. Sometimes on this model, when it gets overloaded, the basket moves around so much that it ends up cutting or breaking one of the wires that lead to the lid switch. So not the lid lock, but the lid switch. If this video is helping you, please consider pressing down in the lower right hand corner of your screen the subscribe button, and that really helps our channel. Thanks a lot. So much. So lid switch is back here where I'm grabbing. Here's one of the wires for the lid switch. It's an orange one. The other wire, this yellow one, appears to be broken. So it must have just got pulled so hard it snapped the wire. So we're going to be repairing that. Probably don't need any parts. You could get a new lid switch, but it looks like it's still intact. It's just the wire's broken. So we're going to use a paint scraper to push in on 2 clips on the left and right hand side to help release the front panel. So push in. You might want to just smack it with the heel of your hand to make the clip let go. On this one I used a standard head screwdriver and the paint scraper to give me a little more leverage, because this side didn't want to let go. And on this model I found that very often one side lets go, the other side a little bit harder to get out. But if you're patient, it'll come loose. Then just lift it off of its bottom clips, and that'll give you access to 2 1/4-inch screws that we remove to get off the top panel. So we'll remove the one on the right and the one on the left. And we have to take out a couple of Phillips head screws that hold on the lid lock. And then we can take off the top panel. So we'll remove these 2 Phillips head screws for the lid lock. And then we have to disconnect the lid switch, and there's a little plastic tab on the part of the switch closest to the back of the washer. I'm going to push in on it with my standard head screwdriver, and then my other hand is going to push up underneath it so that the back end of it goes up. Once that's up, I can then pull it out and push it back down into the bottom, and now it's come off. This is that little tab I pushed on. And I can pull off that upper panel. And that just gives me a little bit easier access to fix the wire. You could theoretically do this without taking off this top panel. That's pretty easy to do. So in this case, I'm just going to use a wire. I stripped the wires. I'm going to use a wire net to secure it back together. I'm going to really get that on tight because I don't want this to come loose. Then I'm going to use a zip tie to tie down this lid switch wire to kind of get it out of the way, so it's less likely that the tub and basket would be able to hit it and pull on it again. So I'm securing it with the zip tie, and I'll clip off the remaining part of that zip tie. And that should do the trick. So now the brains of the washer can talk to the lid and know that it's shut, but you still have to reset the washer in order to get these little lights to stop blinking and for the washer to behave normally. So we're done with the hard part, but there's still a little bit more to go. So I'm going to push that lid switch back into the upper panel, and then I'll put the back end of it going toward me to seat it, and then I'll push it down so it clicks. Push the part furthest from me down to get it to click down into place. And that's done. And we're just going to put the screws back into the lid lock. Sometimes these lid locks break too, like if somebody pulls up on the lid when they're not supposed to, it'll break it. And we're going to do the little reset procedure. Coming up here in a second will be the procedure to use, and it's written out, so just maybe pause the video so you can see it and then follow it, and that'll reset the computer, and then your machine will work again. So you already did the repair part of it, but we still have to go through this procedure. It's just a kind of a sequence of moving this dial correctly. So here's the procedure. Maybe do a screenshot or pause it, write it down, and that should do the trick. You'll have a washing machine that works again. Hope this helps you. Thanks for watching our video, and please subscribe to our channel when you get a chance, and also click the little bell notification button so we can send you weekly videos on all the different ways of fixing appliances around your home and saving you lots of money. So thanks again for watching, and please also press the like button for our video if this was helpful to you. Feel free to contact me at the email listed below, which is scottthefixitguy@yahoo.com, with any of your questions. And also, if you need to have a FaceTime meeting with me or a Zoom meeting, you can click on one of the links below in the description, and we can set up a 15-minute or 30-minute video conference where we can work on your appliance problem. So thanks again for all your support and for watching the video.